everybody, and this week at Bungie is officially live, and there's a lot of information in there, like a lot of stuff. There's interviews. I think there's like 2 interviews, which is a lot of text. So what I thought I would do in this video is just break down overall what's being said. If you do want to read the entire interviews and get some perspective from the designers that actually make decisions in this game that we all love, I will leave a link in the description to this week at Bungie. But if you do just want to hear the overall what's being said without getting into the nitty-gritty details, then this is the video for you. So the first thing that was discussed is the new Iron Banner and how Iron Banner works. If you're not aware of what has been going on, we now do not get ranked packages at rank 3 and rank 5. We actually don't get packages at all. So there was an interview with Crucible designer Jeremiah about these changes and just to explain the reasons behind it. But just so you know what the change is, when you first play Rise of Iron Banner, you get this quest line from Aphrodite, and it's supposed to be a way of introducing you to Rise of Iron Banner. You get a little bit of a story from her, and those kind of act as your rank 3 and rank 5 packages. After the very first Iron Banner run, that quest line no longer exists because now Iron Banner's here and it's not like a hey, here's Iron Banner, let's celebrate type of thing. So that quest chain no longer exists, which by the way I think is a little bit of a mistake. I think they could have done some awesome stuff with telling us more about Aphrodite every time Iron Banner comes around within that quest, but that's a whole other video. But that's what that quest was. We no longer have that quest, and instead we have the weekly bounties that give us legendary armor and legendary weapons. The point of Iron Banner is to give Crucible players another way to get to max light, because obviously everything can drop at 400 from both end of game stuff and also from the bounties. So it's supposed to be another way for us to get that. Legendary drops are increased when it comes to the end of games, and also you are guaranteed those legendary drops from completing the bounties. So that is how they have now designed Iron Banner. That's how they want Iron Banner to be. They're not doing the whole package thing or anything like that. Now in terms of why should I keep playing to get to rank 3 and rank 5? Well, I can't speak for every single week, but this week, for example, there are almost 100% perfect rolls being sold by Aphrodite on the armor. The armor I would definitely recommend picking up just because it has really almost perfect rolls and perfect in some of the cases. Also, the weapons that Aphrodites are selling is really good rolls. Really good rolls again. So the whole point of rank 3 and rank 5 and keep ranking up in general is so you can get those guaranteed rolls on stuff. So if you're someone like me who has played a lot of Iron Banner and has not had a single clever dragon drop, you will be able to get a clever dragon at rank 5, which is what I did. So that's our Iron Banner now. We have the bounties that give us legendary items. We have the end of reward screen thingy that gives us legendary items up to max light, of course. And then the whole point of continuing to rank up is to get those guaranteed buy drops from Lady Aphrodite. Next up, we have some pretty cool stuff that Bungie.net is doing with Twitch. They're basically integrating Twitch's API into Bungie.net to create a pretty, hopefully awesome experience. So what they're doing is now you can go on Bungie.net and you can connect your Twitch account to Bungie.net. What you will be able to do next week when they implement this is you'll be able to browse streamers based on who's following, their trending status, or preferred activity. So if you, for example, only want to see people who are doing raids, you can select people to only be shown to you who are doing raids. It will take out all the PvP players from there. If you want to see someone just doing trials, then you will see someone just doing trials. So it's supposed to be a way of finding Twitch directory Destiny players that you want to watch and kind of spreading it even further, allowing us to find even more people to watch within the directory. Also, what is pretty cool is while you are watching the Destiny stream through Bungie.net, you will be able to inspect the streamer's gear. So, you know, a lot of people have questions about what build are you running, what weapon are you running, what roll is on your longbow, what's this, what's that. Well, now you'll actually be able to inspect everything that that streamer is using, so you don't have to ask those questions. You don't have to wait for your question to be answered. It can be answered by just inspecting them. So I think that is a really cool thing to introduce. I think it might actually do do wonders for allowing people towards the bottom of the directory or the middle of the directory to get more people to watch them, because especially if you do raids and stuff like that, there's not usually that many people at the top that are doing raid help and stuff like that. So if you are someone who's doing raids, it seems harder to get noticed, whereas now if people are looking for raid help, they can look for that on Bungie.net, and it can find someone within the Destiny directory that is doing that. So I think this could actually end up being a really cool thing. You'll be able to host your own stream on your Bungie.net profile, which gives each streamer a permanent link to where their audience can follow the adventures of their guardian. Now, there's also going to be a brand new emblem, which you will see right here. Now, this emblem, the way that you get this emblem is to stream Destiny content for 77 non-consecutive hours on a channel linked to a Bungie.net account. So basically what that means, to dumb that language down, is you just have to stream for 77 hours. If you stream for 77 hours, you will get this emblem. Now, it is worth noting that if you have already streamed 77 hours, you will not get that emblem just instantly. This is from when this thing launches. You have to stream for 77 hours, and then you will get this emblem. So that's kind of cool. They're encouraging more people to stream. They're encouraging a growth of the directory, which I think is really awesome, because if you grow a directory, everyone comes out with a positive experience for that. So I think this is really cool. I know it might not be important to a lot of you guys, but if any of you are out there and are trying to get into streaming and you are a Destiny player, this is only going to help you. It's not going to hurt you. It can only help you. And the last thing that was talked about within the Bungie update is a ride-along. There's going to be a ride-along of Wrath of the Machine, and that's going to be taking place next Wednesday. We do not have a time yet, I don't think. No, we don't have a time yet. It's probably going to be the usual time that these streams take place, but there will be a ride-along of the raid. So if you're someone who's interested in how did they come up with the idea for this raid, what was it like bringing it to life, who were those people that brought it to life, this is going to be a pretty interesting ride-along for you to watch. I definitely am interested. I love hearing developer insights. I feel like it makes me a better consumer. It makes me better understand what it is like to be a designer, and makes me able to look at things from a different perspective. So I'm definitely super interested in this ride along. I would highly recommend that anyone goes check it out. When I do have a time for you guys, I will keep you updated. I will host it on my stream and all that good stuff. But so far, we just know that it's going to be next Wednesday. So that is pretty much it for the Bungie weekly update. Let me know in the comment section, what do you think about the changes to Iron Banner? Do you prefer it being this bounty system rather than the bounties that give you some stuff, but then the ranked packages is where you get the good stuff? Do you prefer this system or the old system? I personally think I prefer this system. I feel like I'm getting rewards that I want a lot more frequently than I was back then. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and thank you for all of the positivity on the video that I talked about politics. I wasn't expecting it to be that positive because people get very mad, but you guys are having some absolutely amazing, awesome conversations in the comment section. I wish that I could just do a live stream of just talking to the people that made those comments and just like have a conversation with everyone, because everything that I'm seeing for the vast majority is very positive, it's healthy, and it's a really great discussion, and I love you guys for that. Thank you so much for proving that there is a place on YouTube where the comment section is an awesome place to be. And before we end, again, I just want to say thank you to Bungie, if they ever watch this video, that you are helping streamers get out there. There's a lot of people at the top who maybe don't need that help, but there's a lot of people at the bottom who could definitely do with that help. And I think that it's great that such a big game is supporting streamers. That's awesome. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will speak to you awesome people later. Bye.